Welcome back, Jason Crispin, ALT, Ragtime, baby.
Ragtime at the Amarillo Little Theatre. We are so excited for this show. Yeah, we've been wanting to do Ragtime for several years now. And it's just now, we keep saying it's the right time to do Ragtime. We have the amazing talent. The cast is ready to do this show. Not many people know the show is based off of a book.
Well, I wanted to ask, where did that come from? I'm glad
so it came from a book that basically was made into a Broadway musical that was basically premiered in the late 90s. Won several Tony Awards. It did not win Best Musical because there was a show that beat it out, a little show I don't know if you've heard called The Lion King. And so, it's still running on Broadway. But this show is an epic musical. The music of the show is so fantastic. It's basically a classic now. It tells the story of the turn of the century, so early 1900s. And basically, it follows three different groups. There's the people of Harlem, led by Coalhouse Walker, played by the amazing Devlin Jones, of course, of Amarillo here. Then there's the upper kind of middle class family, the New Rochelle suburbanites, if you will, led by Mother, the central character, played by Annika Spaulding brilliantly. And then the immigrants that come through Ellis Island and come on the rag ships, if you will. And the kind of main character of that story is Tata, and he has this little girl. He's a Jewish immigrant with his little girl. And it kind of tells the story about how these three groups intertwine in the American melting pot, if you will. And some of them have, the American dream. Mother fights the struggle of being heard as a woman in the early 1900s. Coalhouse is a prominent a musician, if you will, and he buys a car from Henry Ford, and it's a big deal. But of course, being an African-American male at that time, there are people who did not like that and did not want that to happen. And so we're doing the show as it's written. It's historically accurate, so there are some words that we are using in the show that is how it's written. We've basically built this at 16 and up because of those historical accuracy of the slur words and different things like that. But are you ready for this? This is what I'm really excited about.
What have we got?
25-piece orchestra on our stage.
Wow.
It's the first time in our 98-year history at ALT that we will have a 25-piece orchestra on stage playing this music. So normally we have 10 to 11 in our orchestra pit, a reduced orchestration for a show, but this show we knew that we wanted to highlight the vocals, highlight the music because it's so important in this show. So I'm telling you right now, our Amarillo audiences, our community audiences, when they come see the show, are going to be blown away.
It's going to be, there's some famous music out of this.
Yes, Wheels of a Dream is a standard that Devlin Jones and Sarai, she plays Sarah in the show, and she plays her brilliantly. And the great thing about the show, too, is that I think is because it is all-encompassing of all different backgrounds. And so everybody has somebody that they can watch in the show going, oh my gosh, that reminds me of my grandmother who came across, or that reminds me of my uncle, or this and thing. Basically, it's an American story, telling this American dream.
Yeah, and to talk about it from your perspective, I mean, like you said, because this is one of those classics from Broadway. I mean, you're literally bringing this from New York here to Amarillo. I mean, talk about getting to bring that show to life here in Amarillo. Like I said, possibly exposing a lot of folks to it who have never even heard of Ragtime.
Great question. Possibly. You know, it's so funny. Last November, a year ago this month, in fact, around this time, I need to check to see. It might have been this week. I saw Ragtime, a production of Ragtime at the New York City Center in, of course, New York City. And it blew me away because it stripped down the show. So we didn't see this huge kind of house come in. We didn't see these huge ships coming on like we normally do. And it kind of gave me permission going, you don't need all of that. You just need to tell the story and tell the story with these voices and the music. And once I saw that and I brought it back to Amarillo and said, I think we can do this show. I think we have the talent. I think we really can pull this off really well. And started that ball rolling. And so having seen the show, like I said, it gave me permission to go, okay, so the staging of the show is a little bit different. You'll see maybe some ladders being used for a ship or some more symbolic aspects of the blocking, if you will. But I'm telling you, everyone's going to fully understand the show and absolutely love it.
So people got to get their tickets. I mean, this is going to be one I feel like tickets are going to go fast for something like this.
They are, and we want to remind our audiences, our first show, that November 6th production, all tickets are 2 for the price of 1.
Love it.
Students are always 2 for the price of 1 when they come see a show at ALT. We also partnered with our local libraries, Amarillo Public Library, Canyon Public Library. Go to the library, ask for the Checkout ALT Library program. You basically can check out tickets just like you would a book and come see the show for free. So
that's awesome.
Plenty of opportunities to come see this show.
That is so good. I'm so glad that y'all did that.
Thank you.
What do we look forward to? I know the Panhandle Gives is coming up.
Panhandle Gives,
We just
yeah.
want to remind people why
Yes,
you're here.
we are so excited. We're kicking off a campaign. You know, we turned 98 this year. We're 2 years away from turning 100. We feel like we look good. We might need a little Botox here and there, but we're looking pretty good for 98. And we're kicking off basically the climb of the century. We want to make sure people get us to that 100 years. So we have the climb of the century for our Panhandle Gives campaign. We want people to donate. Our goal is 50,000 this year. We barely missed our 40,000 goal last year by like $25.
Really?
That's how close we were. So we want to beat that goal this year with $50,000. And we were lucky. We were able to get some of my friends to help kick off our campaign. I was recently in New York City and live with Kelly and Mark. And if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos talking about the importance of community theater and how important it is not only for kids but for adults, for everyone in the community to have that kind of fine arts exposure. And what we like to say at ALT is we want to entertain you, but we also want to enlighten you and educate you as well. So if we can do that by putting on a song and a dance, we will.
It's so good. check out the Facebook page. I love seeing Kelly and Mark.
Yeah.
Always friends with Jason. So fun. Well, stick around.